So, just days after Ted Cruz and John Kasich tried to unite to stop Donald Trump from winning the GOP nomination, some possible signs of trouble in their alliance. Kasich's team saying earlier this week they'll focus their energy on elections in Oregon and New Mexico, while Cruz can concentrate on Indiana. Cruz's newly named running mate offering some harsh advice, though, to Kasich.
Yes, he's racking up delegates, so is Ted Cruz. I actually think the person you should be asking this question to is John Kasich. He didn't get the memo. When you can't win, you need to get out.
For more on this, let's bring back Charlie Black, campaign strategist for John Kasich's campaign, and specifically a contested convention, and trying to round up those delegates. Charlie, great to have you back on The Real Story. How do you respond to Carly Fiorina that your guy, I mean, look, it's time, he needs to get out, according to her?
Well, first of all, Carly's a great person. Congratulations to her for becoming a running mate in this race. And I don't have anything bad to say about Carly, but nobody's got 1237. And until someone does, John Kasich's in the race. It might be him that gets it.
Well, mathematically, there's no way he can get it. I mean,
well, sure there is. If we have 3, 4, 5, 6 ballots at the convention, he will get it.
Yeah, well, only at a contested convention. Mathematically, right. No way, obviously. Cruz can't even get it now. So
no,
your guy,
right.
only at a contested convention. So you would advocate for Kasich, obviously, to get out of the race if Donald Trump actually gets to that magic number before July.
If it looks like he's got it for sure, and they're unshakable, there's no reason for anyone to stay in. But that we're not going to get there. There are 2 phases to this campaign. One is to stop Trump from getting to 1237, and then the second will be a multi-ballot convention in which Trump can't win. He loses votes on every subsequent ballot.
Well, that's your opinion on that. Did you sign off on the Cruz-Kasich alliance?
Nobody asked me to sign off on it, but look, the so-called alliance is simply this, that Governor Kasich agreed not to campaign or advertise in Indiana, and Senator Cruz agreed not to campaign or advertise in Oregon and New Mexico. That's all it is.
But why did your guy then, why did Kasich not tell Indiana voters not to vote for him then? And he wouldn't even admit to the fact that it was an alliance.
No, that wasn't the deal, that we would tell people to vote for somebody else. It was we wouldn't campaign or advertise. In the last week before a primary, a lot of people make up their minds. If you're not visible and the other guys are, you're not going to get as many votes. It's that simple. So
the Republican chairperson in Hamilton County in Indiana is on the record now as saying this: people who were supporting Kasich have been coming into the office to pick up Trump signs. Could that alliance have completely backfired?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we'll see when people go to the polls on Tuesday, but it's not logical that more people would move from Kasich to Trump than to Cruz. They didn't like Trump in the first place if they were for Kasich.
Okay, now a final question here. I know that you and Paul Manafort have worked together for years. He's the one working now on the Trump campaign. Is there any reality to the fact that you two are working together so that John Kasich would become the vice president for Donald Trump?
Well, number one, John Kasich does not want to be anyone's vice president. Number two, Paul Manafort and I are friends. We were business partners a long time ago, but not in the last 20 years. And no, I'm not working with him on any kind of schemes about the campaign. I'm working for Kasich, for president. I think he's got a good chance to be the nominee, but he won't be anyone's vice president.
All right, Charlie Black, getting real with us today. Thank you, sir.
Gretchen.